The opinions expressed in this show are the views of the host and not necessarily that of WTRW, 94.3 The Talker, or the Bold Gold Media Group.
The following presentation is paid for by Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate, who is solely responsible for its content. Portions transcribed.
All Century 21 real estate offices are independently owned and operated.
Hi, I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. Welcome to the Real Estate Roundtable on 94.3 FM The Talker. I am here with my co-host, husband, fellow realtor, Pat Devaney. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
See, I beat you to it.
You did. You're getting good.
I'm very good today. And our guest, we don't have one.
Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, well, we have DC.
Hi.
Hello,
How are
our
you?
producer, who is here going to join our conversation today.
Yeah, I'll chime in.
Thank you. We're here every Saturday at 11 a.m., Sunday at 11:30 a.m. We discuss everything real estate. We have an exceptional real estate office with many experienced realtors who've been listing, selling, and appraising real estate for over 50 years.
During the week, feel free to email us with any questions you have at questions@jruddy.com. That's questions@jruddy.com. Or you can give us a call at 570-344-6724. And when you go to jruddy.com, click on the webcam tab because it's getting to be that time of the year where you don't know what the weather's going to be and you can see what's going on. And we get thousands of hits a month on that camera all the time. It's unbelievable.
Yes, you do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. View our listings, search the MLS listings, and listen to archive radio shows by going to mobile-friendly JRUDDY, that's jruddy.com, where we also have all the popular podcast apps that we feature the radio show on.
Right. And if you think you have a suggestion for a show, for a topic that we haven't covered in the past, how many years? 12?
14?
In the past 14 years? I think we've covered it all, but...
We have, but there's time to time, there's different guests that bring different views in on a subject. So we always are open to that. And I always like to say, who do you know that would be the perfect guest for the Real Estate Roundtable? Someone articulate, knowledgeable, experienced, and have them reach out to us. We'll give them a call or talk to them by email.
And they have to be reliable and show up.
Yeah, well, that's most times over the 14 years. I think we only got stood up once.
Yeah, well, it happens.
It was a roofer.
Yeah. Oh, shock.
Yes. And I never got a call or any message back as to why, but okay.
And we had a guy walk off the show one time.
Yeah.
He went to go to the bathroom and he never came back. I was like, where is that guy?
And you know that, so I get statistics on our podcast listeners and who's most likely to download and how many shows or what the top shows are that are downloaded. Right. That's one of the most popular shows.
Him?
That one where the guy where he left,
we
like,
always
in the middle
talk about him. I think his wife was in the parking lot waiting for him. So who wins out?
Yeah, you lose.
Wifey?
Wifey wins. Wifey wins every time.
Yeah. There was only like 5 or 10 minutes left in the show, but then he didn't even say goodbye.
No.
But oh well.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh well. We won't say who it is and what the topic was, but it was one of the most downloaded shows to this day. People love that topic. Yeah. Okay. So people, what do we want to talk about today?
Oh, I saw an article, Jackie, actually, why home sales bounce back after presidential elections.
Very interesting, DC. What does the article have to say?
About a month ago, we had a little thing going on.
Just a little.
Yeah, a little thing.
With the 2024 presidential, you might be wondering what impact, if any, the election would have on the housing market. And this is from this website is kleinlistings.com. In any given year, home sales slow down slightly in the fall. Any year, it's typical seasonal trend. However, according to data from BTIG, you know what that is? In election years, there's usually a slightly larger dip in home sales in the month leading up to Election Day.
I would agree with that statement.
Sure. And why? And it says here, why? Uncertainty. Many consumers hold off on making major decisions or purchases while they wait to see how the election will play out.
Even non-political people. And there's a lot of people that fit that category. And I think I would love to go back to the time when I was non-political because it seems to It seems
You've never
to,
been
just to take.
non-political. You can tell yourself that. I mean, I know you 30 years. We've always.
Right, but I think I've become more passionate over the years.
Oh, you absolutely have.
Right. So to the point where you know enough not to put anything on when I'm in the room.
I do. I turn it off.
Yeah, because I get sucked right in. But anyway, I have, and a lot of people have opinions about it. But I mean, in terms of real estate, it does affect what we do, not only locally, but nationally. And everything's tied to it. But this past presidential election, there was really two different directions that this country could take, and I think a lot of people were aware of that. And I've always said this, though, usually realtors are on the hot seat. So if you list a property and it's not sold in the next 2 minutes, the seller is usually calling and saying, why aren't we sold?
Right.
I know why.
And so we have to come up with reasonable explanations because of course, there's a lot of factors, price and condition and presidential elections. But this past fall, it was definitely a noticeable dip in our activity. And I did say to many of our agents at our office, Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate, they would call me and ask me, what do you think's going on? And I said, I think people are waiting to see what happens.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, this article says the good news is these delayed sales aren't lost forever. They're just postponed. History shows sales tend to rebound after the election is over. In fact, home sales have actually increased 82% of the time in the year after the election. Home sales went up after 9 of the last 11 presidential elections. It looks like 1981 and 1989 were the only times where where the sales were actually down the following year.
Mm-hmm.
So. Interest rates were through the roof in 1989. I remember I bought something back then. It was like I paid 12%. Yeah, it was crazy.
Well, timing the market is basically impossible, right? So if someone's waiting for the perfect market conditions, they're going to be waiting forever, right? So we always encourage people, buy now, only if it's a good idea for you,
right.
And for sellers that are waiting after the holidays, especially if they live in the home, we get that. And nobody wants people traipsing through, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and they want their decorations down. But usually inventory dips during these winter months. So I always encourage sellers, and we're coming upon it. If you're going to sell next year, start getting that house ready and market it and get it marketable and hit it before the spring. Hit the market before there's a pre-spring market. And I think that's, for a seller, the best time to put your house on the market. Why put your house on the market when everybody else is putting their house on the market?
Oh, I'm going to wait until the spring.
Right.
I'm going to wait until the spring.
Usually
get it
people
out there,
want...
beat them to the market.
Usually people that are buying homes want to be settled in before the school year. That makes sense, right?
Right.
So they get in, and that's why we're the busiest, those, April, May, June, July. And then they want to be settled in by August. So we always do, to the point to see your article, we do see a dip after kids go back to school in September because people are now into a new routine and they're busy. And then Halloween, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And I feel that the market is balancing. I think, I've seen some shifts in the market. And in general, rule of thumb in housing market with 5 to 7 months of supply could be considered as balanced. That's a balanced market between buyers and sellers. So we've lately, over the last several years, have had low listing supply.
Right. Everything, as soon as it goes on, boom, it's gone.
Right.
That's if it's priced right. People go in and they think they're sitting on there's a house around the corner from us. The house has been vacant for 30 years. The guy wanted it's vacant. It's like a crappy house. He wants like $1 million because he's from Connecticut or something.
Right.
Gee, okay. Well, that makes my house worth $2 million.
But we're noticing homes are sitting on the market just a little bit longer. Sellers are receiving fewer offers. More buyers are insisting on home inspections and appraisals. So those contingencies are coming back, creeping back in. And on a national basis, inventory is rising. It really does depend in our area. There's some areas that are increasing and some that are just pretty stable. But sellers are receiving fewer offers. When inventory rises faster than demand, that's when prices have to adjust, right?
Supply and demand.
Supply and demand.
What a concept. I've never heard of such a thing.
And the faster the housing supply increases, the more affordability improves. And that's where we really need to get, because, you know, a couple shows ago, more than a couple shows ago, we talked about what salary it takes to purchase a home these days, right? It's more than an 80% increase from just a few years ago.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
What is it? Do you know what the salary is? Do you have it?
106.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
That's the number I saw.
$106,000.
$106,000. That's a lot of money.
That is.
I mean, if you're in New York City, you say, oh, yeah, that's nothing. But
here's a message I want to tell sellers or soon-to-be sellers. Setting an unrealistically high price with the idea that you can come down later doesn't work in real estate. Too high, too long. You wind up getting less in the long run. Think of all the expenses that you have associated with that home. You have homeowner's insurance, maintenance, upkeep, taxes, and utilities. You got to keep those utilities on. A lot of people like to turn them off. That's not something.
you can't do that. You can't turn the utilities off.
No, because of inspections
Yep.
and appraisal. They need to see the utilities on.
How many times have we seen utilities turned off in a home, done improperly, where now water lines freeze, heating systems, boilers crack?
Malfunction, crack.
My God.
There's
It costs tens of
disasters.
thousands of dollars just to get the house back up and running again.
And the longer it sits on the market, even after the price cut, buyers start to think there's something wrong with it.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I can think of several houses right off the top of my head that have.
Now, we want to sell a house for top dollar just as much as the seller wants to, right? I mean,
Right. You want to set the price realistic so it generates some interest, and maybe you can get a couple of competing offers, and that'll work out better than being too high too long.
yeah, strike when it's first listed, that's the peak period of activity. And so pricing it right. And how do you price it right?
Well, you get a realtor who knows what's going on in the
Experienced
market.
and knowledgeable realtor. One of these days, I'm going to add up all the years of experience I have collectively in that office. It's amazing. It has to be over 200 years.
Yeah.
With all the people that we have, close to 30 agents, some new, but a lot of people that have a lot of time. I have 31 years. This year it'll be 32. That's unbelievable.
Wow.
Doesn't feel that like I've been doing it that long, does it?
You've been a realtor longer than that, haven't you?
32.
32? Okay, right before you met me.
I know. I'm only 39.
I know. How could that happen?
Yeah,
you got
guys-
on
you
when you were 9 years old.
All right. International purchases are down. And I was surprised to hear this. This is from my Realtor National Association of Realtors magazine that they put out. Home sales to international buyers fell to record lows last year. The decline can be attributed to the low housing inventory that we just talked about and escalating home prices. Foreign buyer purchases in the U.S. reflecting residential sales activity between April 2023 and March 2024. The dollar volume of foreign buyer residential purchases was $42 billion during that period. That's down 21% year over year.
$42 billion.
Number of homes purchased by foreign buyers, 54,300 residential homes were purchased. That's down 36% year over year. The median home purchase price of these foreign buyers, $475,000. And top foreign home buyers in the U.S., what would you say was number one?
China.
Yeah, I would too.
China.
Canada.
Canada.
Number
Oh, okay.
2 is China. 3 is Mexico.
Mexico. Okay.
And 4 is
Bulgaria.
India.
Oh, India. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Where are their top destinations in the United States?
Florida.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Everybody wants to go to Florida. Right, DC? DC, you know anybody who wants to go to Florida?
Wait, I have a hand up. My girlfriend's in Jacksonville, so of course.
Yeah, but it's hot in Florida. You get hurricanes. You get bugs.
Well, yeah, and she wants,
bugs are as big as your phone down there.
she wants to come a little further north, so we're thinking maybe like North Carolina.
Settle in the middle, right?
Yeah. I want to go a little south and get a few more weeks of nice weather out of the year, and she wants to get out of the heat and humidity and all the dang Yankees that are coming down.
Yeah, they're flooded.
Them damn New Yorkers. That's what it is. I know.
Yeah, she's like she goes out and drives around all day and counts the New York license plates.
I do that too. It's an invasion.
I remember somebody says that you could have a New York license and a Florida license at the same time. I think those are the only two states where you can.
I didn't know about that.
I gotta check it. That's the way it was. Yeah. But I'm old, so maybe that's changed.
You never know. But there's other states that they like to go to, top destinations for foreign buyers. You want to guess?
California?
Yes.
Texas?
Yes. One more.
New York?
No, I knew you were going to guess that.
Thank God.
You're a New Yorker. Arizona.
Okay.
Oh, Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see it?
Yeah. Arizona's
Madison Square Garden. No, I'm looking.
Okay, we have a special sponsor this week. Orr Industries is your local insulation contractor and energy saving expert. When it comes to insulators in Northeast PA, Orr Industries strives to stand out from the rest. A consistent dedication to excellence sets them apart from other insulation contractors. They provide attentive service and top products for each customer. Their highly trained insulation installers use the industry's leading products for every retrofit project, new construction build, and commercial job. Orr Industries aims at 100% customer satisfaction. They never settle for anything less. Choose Orr Industries for your next insulation, waterproofing, or gutter installation project. Call 570-382-3046. That's 570-382-3046. Or visit ORRindustries.com. Orr is ORR. ORRindustries.com.
Yes, we have a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath home at 208 East Grove Street in Dunmore for $220,000. It's a really nice home. It's got new flooring. It's got a spacious dining room and eating kitchen with an island, and also has a laundry area off the kitchen. It also has a beautiful family room with a gas fireplace, and that leads into a covered rear patio with a fenced-in yard. It's really nice. The interior is painted. It's a nice neutral color. It's got a great layout, and it also has off-street parking. That's a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath home at 208 East Grove Street in Dunmore for $220,000, and that's listed by Karen Kashuba of our office.
We're taking a brief pause. This is the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate and 94.3 FM The Talker. We're going to be right back. Are you ready to make your next move in the world of real estate? Look no further than Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate, your trusted partner in buying and selling homes. If you're a homeowner looking to sell, Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate will ensure you get the best possible price in today's competitive market. And if you're in the market to buy your dream home, Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate will help you find the perfect place to call your own.
Congratulations.
We've adopted the popular saying, an educated consumer is our best customer. That's why since 2010, we've hosted the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate Saturdays at 11 a.m., Sundays at 11:30 a.m. on 94.3 The Talker. Visit jready.com. That's JRUDDY.com or call 570-344-6724. Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate, where dreams find their address. We're back with more Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, and with Pat Devaney, my husband, fellow realtor.
We're back.
And DC, our producer.
Oh, yes. DC, we got a new voice on radio.
Thank you so much for joining our conversation.
Yeah.
I loved that article you talked about it the first half of the show.
And you might recognize his voice from the commercials.
The commercials.
I mean, commercials.
And
He's
the
in
river.
commercials and the river. Yeah.
So
David.
my voice is all over the place.
Yeah.
You ever
All right.
gone down to the casino and seen a guy in the fish tank? Is that you?
Yeah, occasionally. Yeah, you'll see me in the afternoon, early evening there during the week. Hang out there and spin some records.
Oh,
There you go.
With some vinyl.
I love that studio.
Yeah, it's a great location.
Yeah,
It's,
maybe we should start recording there. What do you think?
interesting.
We can pull some drunks in, say, you have any, can we talk?
Yeah. But you try to knock on the window and it's like bulletproof glass.
Can you hear them or no? You just see the hands?
Yeah, no, I do hear it. It's you bang hard enough, it scares the heck out of me.
Oh, if I break, I'm
tell
going
us
to break
that.
my
Don't
hand.
tell us that, because now you're going to have everybody banging on the window.
I'm
Yeah.
easily startled.
But every time we're there, which is what, once a year, when we go up
Twice.
to a restaurant in the casino, I never see you. I look for you, but I
Yeah.
don't see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I won
One of these times I'll run into
I
you.
won $100 last time, and I ran out of the building like I was just robbed the place.
You're a big winner,
Oh,
big
I'm a big
spender.
spender,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. It's exciting, but I don't like to start because then
Yeah.
I'm like one more, and
Yeah,
so,
Yeah, no, it's not
there's
not worth it.
Yeah, and lots of nice places to eat down there.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
it's really, it's very, it's just get your grub on. It's great.
it's a fun night out,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Okay, so here's some fun facts, Pat.
Fun facts. All right, let's see how. Tell me some
All
fun
right,
facts.
you may not agree with that, but okay, I'm going to send out some information to you.
Okay, information.
84% of Americans consider buying a home a top priority.
Okay.
All right, that's good. Most homeowners stay in their homes for an average of how long?
7 years?
6.
6.
Very close.
Okay.
Before they move. Now, here's another one. This isn't us, but there's a lot of people that fall into this category. Surveys indicate more than 2/3 of pet owners would pass on the perfect home if it wasn't suitable for their pets.
Yep. I can see that.
Yeah.
People don't have kids, and their pets are very important to them. And
It's part of the family.
yeah, they are. Yeah. When Little Crackers died, it was terrible.
It was. And we still think about him often. And, his little bed and where he used to be and his little routine.
Yeah, he'd sit there and watch us.
But when
It's
he
great.
started falling down our stairs,
Yeah, he started failing that last year. It was tough.
that was tough. Right. Okay. Yeah, I have a report from U.S. News and World Report. They
Okay.
ranked all 50 states from best to worst.
Really?
So the 2024 Best States ranking compares states based on their natural environment, education, economy, and some other categories.
Okay.
According to the survey, healthcare and education had the most weight in determining the best states to live in.
Okay.
So who topped the list? You're never going to guess it, so I might as well tell you. Utah once again topped the list, and Utah was followed by New Hampshire, Nebraska, Minnesota, and Idaho.
Idaho. I love Idaho.
Okay, so on the other end of the spectrum, West Virginia, Arkansas, Mississippi, New Mexico, and Louisiana were the lowest ranked states
Really?
on the 2024 list. Yes.
Okay.
So are there any states you want to know about and what the ranking is?
Pennsylvania.
40, number 40.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Any others?
Way about York?
New York,
Yes, yes.
23.
Okay, right in the middle. Mm-hmm. California.
California was number 37.
Okay.
Did you mention Florida?
9. Number
Florida's
9.
number 9.
Number 9. Okay.
Yeah.
Florida's got a lot of good health care down there, and
Sure.
they got some big hospitals.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Where is North Carolina? 19.
Okay.
South Carolina was 41.
Yeah. All right.
You could see that, huh?
Yeah.
Ohio was number 36. Alaska was 45. Arizona 32. Nevada 33. Hawaii 34. Texas
Is where? Number 8?
29.
Really? I would think that would be higher.
Yeah.
Colorado 16. New Jersey
20.
14.
Okay.
And Massachusetts, did I tell you Massachusetts was number 10?
No.
Number 10. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'm not going to go through all
Yeah,
50,
okay.
Yeah,
but
all right.
that was interesting.
Yeah.
I found that to be very interesting. U.S. News and World Report also has stats on 8 cities in Pennsylvania that are among the top 150 places to live.
8 cities.
8 cities in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Okay. Pittsburgh's number 36. Lancaster.
How do you say it?
Lancaster.
Lancaster. Oh.
Number 79.
Okay.
Scranton made the list.
Really?
Yes, 93.
Ooh.
Harrisburg, 109.
Really? Harrisburg.
Allentown, 128. Philly,
Billy.
Yeah.
135. York, 137. And Reading, 142. Naples, Florida, topped the list due to its strong job market, high quality of life, according to this report.
And very hot weather.
The top 10 cities to live in the United States, and this is again according to U.S. News and World Report. We just said Naples, Florida was number 1, 2 Boise, Idaho, 3 Colorado Springs, Colorado, 4 Greenville, South Carolina, 5 Charlotte, North Carolina.
We used to spend some time in Charlotte.
Yeah, John, my brother lived
Charlotte
there.
was a nice town.
Very nice.
Yeah.
6 Raleigh, North Carolina, 7 Huntsville, Alabama.
Never been to Alabama.
No, 8 Virginia Beach, Virginia. 9 Austin, Texas.
We were
We did
there.
not care for Austin.
No, Austin, Texas was best be described as a hot Greenwich Village.
Okay.
I didn't feel like I was in Texas.
No, I got the Greenwich Village Manhattan feel from that place. Yeah,
so
it
I was not thrilled with that.
I've heard.
Yeah, it was
Now,
awesome.
I like Greenwich Village in New York, but I know that I'm in Greenwich Village and I
Right.
want to be in Greenwich Village.
Yeah, no,
in
you-
Texas, I did not want to
No.
be in Greenwich Village.
Right.
Yeah, the guy who was parking a car says, "This is not representative of the rest of the state of Texas."
Yeah, he went so far.
He
as,
said that, yeah, he said that to us.
He was actually a little upset about
Yeah,
it.
he was not happy.
The city comes with a disclaimer.
Yeah, with the parking attendant, it was really funny.
And that's when we first stepped foot in Austin. I said, let's give it a
Yeah.
chance. But afterwards, I
We're like,
was
let's
like,
get it outta here.
All right, been there, done that, won't do it again.
Right.
10, Boulder, Colorado.
Okay.
All right. So there's a Pennsylvania city that was named one of the best small cities in America. You want to guess?
Best small cities.
Lancaster.
Really? Okay. All right.
I could see it.
That's
Okay.
that's nice.
We
down
loved it there.
Yeah,
We
when
took Patrick was
little,
young.
yeah.
We really had a
Okay.
great time there. And so a lot of people think of
Amish.
Right. But it is
Yeah, we had an Amish guy riding. We were in the buggy ride, and he was riding a buggy, and he was on his cell phone.
All right.
I was like, "Isn't this like an oxymoron?"
it's not just the Amish who like to settle there, obviously. It came in 8th in the new best small cities in America ranking released by Wallet Hub. So I found that to be very interesting information about a city in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Pat, would you like to review a listing, please?
Yes, we have a duplex. It's got two two-bedroom apartments at 116 Dunmore Street in Troop for $209,000. This 2-story building, it's got a stucco exterior, and it has a ton of potential. It's got hardwood floors. This 1,900 square foot home sits on a 40 by 165 lot with off-street parking and covered porches on the first and second floor. These units, they're going to need some TLC, but with the right owner, this could be the perfect fit. That's a duplex at 116 Dunmore Street in Troop with very low taxes, with 2 bedrooms in each apartment for $209,000, and that's listed by Nicole Clark of our office.
Yes, and 15 days will be when the big guy comes to visit town, right? The big guy meaning
Yes, I know.
red outfit.
Yeah, red
white,
outfit, right.
White beard.
And then
right?
the days start getting longer. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you,
So
thank
we
you.
could start saying
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Have a great week, everybody. And remember to tune in next Saturday at 11 a.m., Sunday at 11:30 a.m. to listen to more of the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate and 94.3 FM The Talker.